Well, how are we doing out there? Right, we're all spot on, and thanks for watching this video. Now, this video is a follow-on video from 3 or 4 days ago. I did a steak comparison, and it's got a lot of attention. And I have gone through all the comments. I've got loads of lovely comments off you lovely people out there, and I've took on board what you've said. Lots of chefs made lovely comments, and farmers overwhelmed by the response, so thank you all very much for that. And I did the steaks, the cooking of the steaks, in a Teflon pan, which is now in the bin, and I have purchased a cast iron pan. Now, I have already got a cast iron pan which I didn't use and I should have used, and I'm going to show you them now. I've already got this pan here, it's Lodge, and when I bought it, I used it for steaks, but I found cleaning it was a nightmare, so I stopped using it, basically, for that reason. I know it's a bit of a bad excuse, because it only takes a bit of elbow grease, that's all, to clean it, but it does do steaks really well. But I found it takes a long time to heat up to get it to my temperature. So after I did a video on that, I got lots of comments saying get a proper flat bottom skillet. So I've bought one, and it came yesterday, and here it is. It's a Lodge cast iron. And I've got one of these Teflon coatings as well, so you don't burn your fingers. And here it is, it's 12-inch. It's a big boy. It's pre-seasoned, and this was pre-seasoned as well, and this is Lodge. But what I'm going to do, here it is, it's quite a weight, it is, but I don't think it's as heavy as this one. No, that one's a bit heavier. What I'm going to do, I'm going to fry some eggs, that is the plan, because I don't just want to buy this for steaks, I want to see if I can fry eggs in it as well. So that is what we're going to do right now, to see if you can fry eggs without them sticking. I've put a little bit of oil in the pan, and I'm going to turn it on. Now, I don't know, I've never done fried eggs in one of these before, so I really don't know how it's going to turn out. So I've turned the gas up, that's on, I've got my eggs. We'll let that warm up, because this is where I'm in a no man's land here. Because, you know, I'll have to get it hot. I want to get the oil hot before I put the eggs in, but it's sort of a learning curve, so it's first time for me, and it may be first time for you. Now, this wasn't cheap. This was £56, but it's going to last me a lifetime, and it says on the box, hand it down. When you finish with it, hand it down to your sort of children. So they do last for a lifetime, and I'm hoping that this is going to be okay for frying eggs. It's a test, it's a basic test for me. If I can fry an egg okay, it's a winner. So I'm going to let that warm up a bit, and I'm going to get the egg in. A good thing as well, it's flat. You know, sometimes you get them and there's a little curve in them, and the oil sort of runs around the edges, but this oil has sort of stayed in the middle, which is which is good. It's been on a minute or two now. I'm just looking at the oil. You can see when the oil is getting hot, because it sort of does, like, has ripples in it. That's what I'm waiting for, and then I'm going to crack my egg in. Now that's been about 3 minutes now. I've spread the oil around, and I can see it's starting to ping a bit. The oil is sort of popping up, so I'm going to get an egg in it now and see what it's like. So let's have a look at this. Oh no. Oh, the yolk's oh no, my egg's cracked. Right, I'm going to turn that down, get that out. Right, turn that, I'll leave it like that. Leave it like that. I was going to put 2 in, but I'll just leave it like that for now. Turn it up. Oh, I hope it doesn't stick. Right, need a spatula. Just going to see if I can move it. Oh no. Oh, it's not sticking. Just stuck there a bit, but yeah, not too bad. maybe just give it another second or two, another 30 seconds. Right. So, yeah, it has stuck a little bit. Now, I don't know if that's because I need to put more oil in, but it's not too bad. Oh, there we are, look. There we go, it's starting to smoke now. I'll turn it down. Maybe getting too hot for that egg. This is just a big learning curve for me, yeah? Look at that, it's stuck on. Right, I'm just going to flip it over so I don't want it snotty. I can't even do that. Right, I'll turn the heat off now. Right, I better get it out before it'll pop, before it goes too hard. Right, well, it's done, but it has, I did put quite a bit of, well, there was oil in there before I put it on, but it has stuck. Oh, I do like fried eggs, what a lovely smell. So what have we learnt here? Please, budding chefs out there and, you know, people who've been cooking and do it as a job, please give me some tips about, you know, doing fried eggs in a cast iron skillet. Do I need more oil? Do I need them to be swimming in the oil? Can you recommend some oils to use other than sunflower oil? Just the tips are, I do appreciate them. I do take them on board, and this is how I learn. By this simple experiments, and you learn from your mistakes, don't you? I did put the egg in the oil on the pan. You know, so I don't know, maybe not enough oil, but I'm going to get that egg between two bits of bread and I'm going to get it down my grid. So thank you very much for watching. Just a quickie, this a follow on basically from the steak video, and thank you all for your lovely comments on that video. You know, my next cooking adventure is to do a steak on that. And I have got a steak in the fridge, but I thought I'd try a fried egg. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up, maybe consider subscribing to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one.